This is Kavitha Kukunoor, and I'm so honored and thankful to prestigious organization NASH, North American Society of Homeopaths, for giving me a wonderful opportunity to share my experiences in regards to the study group. And I'm so proud to be a registered practitioner of NASH, RS Home NA, and also a NASH mentor. So I thought to this is a pre-recorded session and everyone were asking for a template. So I thought that would help society and benefit many homeopaths in forming a study group. This is Kavitha Kukunoor, founder and director of Ka Homeopathy Study Group, president and CEO of Kavitha Holistic Approach. I thought to myself that I should come up something different than others with a unique concept to integrate homeopaths and homeopathic organizations globally through a study group. And I consider my contributions as a drop in ocean. I quote Mother Teresa's, we ourselves feel that what we are doing is just a drop in ocean. But the ocean would be less because of that missing drop. All the images used in the presentation are for educational purpose only. Today I am going to share my personal experiences, knowledge and wisdom in creating a healthy and happy study group. I started Ka Homeopathy Study Group as a part of spiritual journey to give back to society and started study group during COVID time in May 2020 with an intention to lessen emotional trauma and to provide hope, moral support, and to inspire homeopaths around the globe during unprecedented times. Usually, we see paid study groups and organizations, but Ka Homeopathy Study Group is the first international pro bono study group which recognizes volunteers at our Ka annual celebration, and there is no charge to be a part of organization. We have members from different countries like United States of America, India, Canada, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, and more. Study group mission it is to provide excellence in educational purpose of holistic approach in wellness, homeopathy, yoga, reiki, meditation, and much more. So, study group can be with anything, and this is homeopathy study group. But you can form a study group with any kind of concept you have, and with the like-minded people. With that is how you can form a safe environment and provide case studies for building knowledge beyond the entry level. So we have beginners, we have advanced homeopaths who become the part of the study group and active volunteers to act in this scenario. Study group vision. We envision waves of awareness for all holistic practitioners according to the principles set by our founder of homeopathy, Dr. Christian Frederick Samuel Hahnemann, Dr. Boriki, Dr. Konstantin Henning, Dr. Boni Hassan, Dr. Pathak, and many more homeopathic stalwarts. So today I'm going to share why do we need a few things like why do we need a study group? Commonly asked questions. And what can we do with a study group? Does study group provide continuing educational credits? CEU? What benefits can a study group provide? How can one spread homeopathy through a study group? First thing, why do we need a study group? Learn new study skills and you can any learning gaps bridge you can fill those gaps and new perspectives teamwork. It is with the teamwork you can build all those gaps. They can share, and we encourage members to think creatively something and build strong communication skills. Mm, and if they can be more confident and comfortable about reaching their academic goals, personal development, self improvement. And study group can be formed with like 4 to 25 members and with like-minded people. So initially Homeopathy study group was formed with 25 members in 2020. Later on it has become very difficult and could not focus, so made it to 15 members, and we rotate volunteers every 6 months. And what a study group does: teaching based on the classical homeopathy, and we can conduct professional webinars as study group CU, because in America you need for CHC and NASH you need the keep the good records, so you need the continuing educational credits, mentoring, and providing CU certificates based on the professional webinars and study group case discussions, and solving the cases, and material medical discussion, rubric discussion, each rubric and how they can be used, and the remedy discussions, and also the medical legal issues like each country there is a way of the practice of homeopathy is different, and the legal things that are associated where you need to make the confidentiality of the client, you need to protect it privacy, and also any other things that are involved can also be discussed. And like in US you cannot use like doctor in front of our name because we are not the medical doctors. So like using the words, all these can also be need to be taken care based upon the country. And outreaching public, so through the study group you can also extend yeah, your services knowledge to the public through social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and many more. And along with this, you need to have the self care that is needed, that you can get it like yoga, meditation, Reiki. So those also healthy things needs can be done through the study group. And so, what does a study group? Study group can do many things, and so you can meet monthly once, or you can meet weekly once, depends upon the group of the people. And initially, we used to do monthly two webinars with each webinar two speakers, but it lay over the period it became hectic. Like after 2 years or 3 years, then monthly once webinar. So each ones are different and you can learn. So many people may teaching the Zoom creation, or creating a flyer, creating the MailChimp, and so all the things can also be learned and they can share. So professional webinars, like you can teach each other the new things, and conducting the professional webinars, and like you are seeing long-term care management with Kim Elia, Whole Health now founder, and integrate and promote the homeopaths and homeopathic organizations around the globe. And you're seeing Dennis Sturgis, Aztec Gray. Actually, in June, we are supposed to have them along with the Nash president, Tanya Kell. But Aztec Gray was. He was out of country, so we are going to have him next year. And you can see Karen Allen, she came twice, and management of thyroid disorders with homeopathy, and also about the HNA. CU credit was given, and Dr. Vatsala Sperling on the application of Ayurvedic reset diet in practice of homeopathy, And Lori Grossman, how you and the National Center for Homeopathy how you can reach and we can grow together and expand the homeopathy worldwide. And also Dr. Alex Becker, AIH President, on the significance of the postgraduate course by the major figures who kept homeopathy alive in the US in the 20th century. And Dr. Sheetal Tiwari about CHC, she came three times. And what benefits the study group provide? And during discussions, like we review information and clarify any questions, and take turns summarizing from the text what they have it, and from the lecture notes, and teach and learn from each other, sharing our ideas and some important elements or key ideas that can be provided or known they in their practice, and like a kind of a outline or mind map with each speaker or a senior or mentor we can learn. And also mainly the problem solving can be the major thing that it really helps. And so each one has their own way of understanding, so understand each one, it is like one on one understanding and working also, being together. And we recognize and promote each volunteer or a speaker internationally, and provide the participation certificates. And mainly the networking, and especially this one Zoom creations, flyers, so new things they can learn and they can build relationships. And coming to the HNR study group CU, so speakers need to qualify for background check on the educational qualification in order to receive the HNR accreditation. And HNI is assuring education excellence within the discipline of classical homeopathy. And in order to learn more, they can visit hna.org. And other than non-HNA, the credits, they can be on the classical homeopathy, and participation of CHC holders or other homeopathic and holistic practitioners will get the CU for teaching and mentoring the study group and in participate in the monthly webinars. And we honor the speakers for their time, uh, like at the speaker certificate, Dr. Farooq Master on management of cancer with homeopathy, and LMH President Dr. Altine about the LMHI, and Dr. Frederick Shrines on the different and new ways of repertorizing using synthesis adonis, and Dr. Manish Bhatia on the clinical application of organon in practice. He came twice to share his knowledge. And we value the treasure the human values of the honorable peers. And during the COVID time, Dr. Massimo Manglavari from Italy, he had shared his ideas and remedies during the COVID time, how we can help. And that was really very helpful. And we bring world renowned homeopaths to our webinars. So these recordings can be available at the YouTube channel Kavitha Kukunoor, and integrating the organizations like Joint American Homeopathic Conference. All the speakers, we promote them and always convey the gratitude to all the cast speakers, Dr. Jawhar Shah. And like we have the standard awards annually, humanitarian awards, and Dr. Manish Bhatia Ka Hanimani Award he received in 2024. And each year we recognize the speakers or the volunteers. And through the study group, or you can submit articles on the website or to the other organizations publications like Homeopathy in COVID-19 sequelae, a case of telogen effluvium by Dr. Sweta Singh, and a case of appendicitis in a young girl treated by homeopathy, Dr. Parsin Chaudhary, Dr. Guru Kiran, and Dr. Deepa. These are all posted on our website kavithakehomeo.com, as well as they are shared with other journals. Hypertension and Homeopathy by Dr. Rajanish Kumar Sharma, and case of infertility treated with Onchiricus salmon by myself. So usually I do not keep doctor in front of my name, but people from outside, since I'm a medical doctor from India with bachelor's in homeopathic medicine, they call me as doctor. But here I'm not a medical doctor, and I never use doctor in front of my name. And the sample articles are submitted to the other journals like Homeopathy, Homeopathic Heritage, and Homeopathy Today, and the American Homeopath, and Medicina Futura, Homeopathy, and many more. So as a part of self-care like yoga, reiki, so Janice Solomon on the feminine recharge, it was a wonderful learning, and they can get this and about the Raja Yoga with the BK Umarani and the BK sisters, um, about conquering ourselves and conquering ourselves, how to reach the higher spiritual power, and Reiki by Professor Regina. And do you can do book reviews through the study group, like all the volunteers or the speakers and Dr. Vatsala's collaborate. um, a book was reviewed and shared, and so that people can buy them. And Dr. Girish Gupta's experimental homeopathy, and Dr. Dinesh Chauhan right brain approach. So it was directly interview with the author of the book. And Panchakosha by Dr. Deepa, our volunteer. And Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma on homeopathic therapeutics. Directly, we interviewed the author, and from their perspective, how the book can help each and everyone. And we do the inspirational talks to inspire the stage 4 cancer survivors as well as the everyone. And Holy Manukian and Professor Regina on this one sharing the thank you note and the gratitude. This and we use the book Robin Sharma's book Who Will Cry When You Die, and made a around with 19 inspirational talks. We made a movie, family movie in 2020, and also we made a book with all the 30 to 40 doctors, um, to inspire everyone, and that was published in January 2022. And being united with our study group with all the doctors, each one has shared their ideas, thoughts, how they can make change. And with Gabriel, like live right for your remedy type book she has given, and how to decompress. Mm, the stress, and be healthy. Decompress before you go home. So all these topics we picked up from the book Robin Sharma's book Who Will Cry When You Die, and uh, Dr. Sujata Owens also her inspirational message: love your work. So many people have inspired with their inspirational talks and celebrating the Women's History Month with all the beautiful, amazing ladies. And we document everything, all the work in that particular month or the previous with the recordings and upcoming webinars, previous recordings, and any things that are happening during that one. So they will be captured in the form of monthly newsletters, and we share to around like 2000 participants were shared around the globe with all the information updates that were happening at that time. And reviews, so we captured all the reviews, testimonials from the speakers or volunteers, how they felt, anything that comes up honestly from their heart, they will share. And we miss him, but he's always there showering his love. And Karen Allen, Laurie Grossman, and Dr. Farooq Masters, and many more have shared their feedback or reviews that really inspire us to do more work, and many more. So they are considered as a blessing. And with every study group, you need to have ethics that has to come up with the like-minded people, what they wanted to have it. So we have our own ethics, and the volunteering, and what we can do with the study group, how we can communicate to outreach other organizations or homeopaths, and help them to grow and integrate. And this is our study group, current study group, and we volunteer. We rotate volunteers every 6 months. And this is myself. I got my bachelor's in homeopathy in 1995, and I'm a nationally board certified classical homeopath, registered member of NASH, certified HP supervisor in homeoprophylaxis, served FHCA board in 2019, and served HPWWC board in 2019, and I'm past HWC president and CEO. Um, uh, did pro bono activities for 10 years, Homeopathy World Community, and lifetime member of NCH, Associate Editor of Homeopathic Heritage, and LMHI, Liga Medicorium Homeopathica Internationalis member, and received Martha Aliman Committee Service Award 2021 from National Center for Homeopathy at Joint American Homeopathic Conference, JHC. Best Entrepreneur of the Year in 2020 from JSPS Government Homeopathic Medical College from Dr. Professor Lingaraj Garu, yeah, which is Ramatpuram, India, and Legendary Homeopath Award in 2022 from Health Minister of Uttarakhand, India, at the first National Homeopathic Conference, recognized by HomeoCure Research Institute and Cure, and recognized and honored by Tana Telugu Association of North America at Ladies Night Out on October 22 in Michigan for humanitarian services. And it was an honor to get published at Island Lake of Magazine. And DTA, Detroit Telugu Association, honored with the Community Service Award 2023 on Mother's Day received Women of the Year 2023 from prestigious NATA, North American Society of North American Telugu Association at International Women's Day, Michigan, USA. Member of Kevin Friendly Foundation, charitable non-profit organization, and that serves the poor people in India. And I all the awards and everything, it is dedicated to the god, to the organizations, to my teachers, mentors, who have helped me, and I'm in this stage. So I'm so much honored and humbled, and author of two books, Beyond the Limits, a challenge to prove oneself, and a dose of spirituality with Kavitha. These are all the charity books, and this Beyond the Limits book, from 2011 to 2015, the proceeds of the book were donated to CHC and NASH, and even it was there on NASH website until for 4 or 5 years. Mm, so overall, what I would say is study group is like an ashram where like you get comfort, serene peace, and it's a togetherness, appreciation, respect, enthusiasm, inspiration. All this can come together with harmony and happiness. So it's like an ashram. And I'm so thankful to Nash. We gave this Nash mentorship program. We gave a short one shot that to provide how much we love with my mentee and mentor. So this is a 1 minute shot with my mentee Shelley in we gave. And to learn more about Nash, they can reach homeopathy.org. And thank you so much, Nash, for honoring me with continuing educational credits, for sharing my knowledge about creating a study group. Thank you. And if you have any questions, you can reach us at caststudygroup@gmail.com, kavithakhomeo@gmail.com, and you can reach us on social media and also YouTube at Kavitha Kukunoor. You can watch the recordings. We have over 425 recordings, which are on the health, wellness, homeopathy, professional, and also like inspirational, devotional, spiritual, family, personal, friends. So everything are included in it. And can reach me at kavithahomeo.com. Thank you. And let me know if anyone are running the study groups and the ideas which you wanted to share. Thank you all.